Showing Sports Talk worldwide with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Now, let's go to the junior middleweights, man. You had Brian Castano versus Erislandy Lara, and we had a draw. Right? We had a draw. I don't agree with that at all. I haven't, you guys know, I handle my business. I watch it. I don't listen to any post-fight anything. Don't want to hear it or any reactions from anybody else. But I just watch the fight and I keep it low. Matter of fact, I was just training a little bit while the fight was going on, kept it on low and watched it. Right? Now, I don't know why we ignore defense. Right? I think that's the difference between casual fans in any sport and fans of the sport. Right? You know, the people, the high-ups like offense. If it's the NBA or anywhere else, you know, boxing, you know, it's the defense is ignored. And I think that's what a casual fan does. I think people that are into that, any sport, also appreciate defense, right? And in this fight here, you know, there was a lot of defense played. I just thought that your boy, Erislandy Lara, won this fight. And I thought it was pretty convincingly, to be honest. I know that your boy Castano was the aggressor and was the champion. And you guys know how I feel about if you don't beat the champion, the title should not change hands. I think this guy did enough. I think he did a lot more than the Tyson Fury did, right, against Deontay Wilder. I think he did a lot better than a Canelo Alvarez did against Golovkin in the first fight. Those are just, you know, what we can weigh. Didn't he do more than that, right? A lot of times I was watching, and I've told you guys before, you know, that I think that the judges need to have something on those ears so they can't hear anything. Because, you know, you're looking at the first minute of probably, you know, let's say 9 of the 12 rounds. The first minute, Erislandy Lara is dominating, landing a few punches. Let's say 5 or 6 punches, just to keep it low. 5 or 6 punches, landing. And then your boy Castano will come on towards the end of the round, hit him maybe twice at tops, right? And then all of a sudden he could have stole the round and things like that. No, the more punches, boxing is landed punches. And I think Lara was winning that. You know, most of the exchanges early. And then we ignore slow motion. Dudes would be talking in slow motion to show you that nothing landed, and you still be acting like something landed. You know, aggressive is good, aggressive pressure is good, but like I said, all the time you can be getting beat up aggressively. Right? And when it comes to Erislandy Lara, and Cubans period in boxing, you guys know Louis the Real King Kong Ortiz is one being ignored. Guillermo Rigondeaux is another one being ignored, being avoided, then stripping him of his title when he goes up to 2-weight division to fight someone else. And that's not normal. Look what they're doing to Mikey Garcia. Look what they did to Kell Brook. So, you know, I've done videos about how I feel about how they treat these Cubans. Now, Erislandy Lara has been through it. We know about the close fight against Canelo, which he could have gotten. Jared Hurd, he could have got that. But, you know, he got knocked down later. You know, fights like that. We know he was robbed, basically, against Paul Williams. You know, I don't understand. The guy's older. He's a slick boxer. He's not somebody, you know, who's been gifted with a lot of power, but he's been gifted with everything else you need in boxing. Everything else you need in boxing. And I just think that it's unfortunate because this keeps happening to the guy. You know, don't want to cry about it again, you know, man, but the guy, is, you know, those 3 losses he has, all questionable. All of them. And if you think about it, if you gave him the fight against Canelo, Canelo would have had to fight him back again. Gave him the fight against Jared Hurd or Paul Williams, they would have to fight him again. Or, you know, this guy could literally be undefeated right now. So he's a good one. Now, Castano, you know, 15-0, keeps his title. You know, I'd be honest with you, I don't know the opponents that he had prior, but I will say, you know, the last 3 opponents, 2 of them had 1 loss, and it was for the title, as a matter of fact, and 1 had 2 losses. So, you know, and he's a come-forward guy, a tough guy, had to come forward because, you know, he didn't have, he was at a reach disadvantage. So he was coming forward, handling his business, going, digging to the body, trying to throw combinations. Wasn't landing often, right? But he was, you know, aggressive. So I can see, you know, what people, you know, that's, you know, could please you, please the eye and everything. But when you watch the whole round, I think that we forget the whole round. If you're down 8 punches and you land 2 in a flurry, you didn't steal the round. It's still 8-2. Do you understand? So a lot of people, you know, I don't know, you know, how people judge fights. I'm probably just not a good judge because I just do, you know, believe my eyes, not my ears at all. My ears have nothing to do with what I'm seeing, right? And I digest that, register that, and that is what it is. That's why, like I say, I don't really watch fights with the commentary on, much. Now, if I watch them the second time and stuff like that, but I just feel, maybe we need to all do that if we're going to be discussing boxing and things like that. We don't need to listen to what they're saying until you really get your own opinion. If you're going to be somebody who's, talking about boxing seriously to somebody, then it's at the time we'd have to watch fights like that. If you don't really care, then just watch the damn fight, whatever, right? But once you get down like we do, become nerds, then you really got to watch it if you want to give your opinion about it, not just something that someone else is telling you to think or to see. So it goes like this with Lara. Lara's going to keep going on. I'm pretty sure. I didn't really hear what they're saying after this fight, but it's a rematch. I don't really know what would happen. What would Lara want right now? I'm pretty sure he's disappointed that this continues to happen. I don't know what they expect him to do in a fight except, outpoint somebody. It's like, what, I have to knock them out, or I don't know what they're expecting this guy. But let's see what happens going forward. Congratulations to Brian Castano, too, for giving a damn good fight and keeping his title. I mean, at the end of the day, he did. He didn't get beat up bad, in my opinion. I just think that he got outpointed, if you really ask me. But he's somebody to reckon with, I guess. Let's see what happens going forward. I'm gonna be interested to hear some of the feedback because I don't really know what anybody was saying. I know it's a little bit late, but it is what it is. There's other stuff going on. Y'all know Roger Federer won his 100th tournament in tennis. That's huge. 100 tournaments, second most in the history. So checking some of that out and catching up on my NBA. But I had to check out Lara. It's one of them Cuban dudes that I know is good, and I saw a pretty good fight between these two. So let's see what happens going forward. I'll holler at y'all. Dover Sports Talk worldwide, and I'm out of here, y'all.